Oh, hey there. Didn't see you there. How's it going? My name is Michaela and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and please click the subscribe button below if you like what you see. Well, it has been a long time since I've done a video, so I appreciate everyone's patience with me. I've been asking, or people have been asking me like where I've been, what's been going on. And in all honesty, it's just been a really wild year for everyone, and it just didn't really feel like the time was right to dive back into YouTube, but I'm definitely open to, I'm gonna try to do it once a week. And I know that I always say that I will, and then I don't, but the right people always understand, so it's okay. But I'm gonna try to make more of an effort. I think I say that every single video, but I actually really mean it this time. So for today's video, I haven't done a video since January 1st. It was a get ready with me for 2021, and oh me, oh my. I know that we got ready together, but I don't know about you, but I wasn't ready. This year, anyway, there's a whole new video in regarding to that topic, or the array of topics of everything that's happened in 2021. But today I'm here to talk about some very exciting, beautiful, luxurious products by one of my favorite YouTubers, Samantharavndahl. I believe Samantharavndahl announced the launch of Auric Cosmetics in January. I could be wrong. I should have checked some timelines before this video, but it is what it is. But I've been watching Samantha for quite a few years. Well, like I think she's been a YouTuber for about 6 years, and she's a very well-known and so talented makeup artist in Vancouver. She actually went to one of my dream schools that hopefully I'll be able to go to one day, and she's just such an amazing inspiration, and she just has wicked style. She's absolutely gorgeous, and she has the best sense of humor, and you just feel like you're chilling with a friend. Like, I may talk about her in this video like she's my best friend, but we've never met. So just but when you watch, or when I watch her videos, when other people watch her videos, like you feel like her chum, you know? So I was very excited when she was coming out with her own makeup line, and because she has very good taste and she loves creamy, glossy products, cream shadows and bronzers and all that good stuff, and beautiful highlights. So when she came out with her brand, it was a big deal. And she was talking about how it was actually 5 years in making. I believe that she said her mom is her business partner, so I thought that was really cool. And just the journey of creating the makeup brand is really interesting. And if you check out the website Auric Cosmetics, it's very beautifully done, and it's very inclusive, and she's very intentional and mindful with her words, her products, and no, just an all-around good person. And it's really nice to see. It's quite rare. I watch other beauty YouTubers too, but she's the only one that's been able to hold my attention. And I haven't watched like every single video, but I've watched them enough. Like, it's my attention goes everywhere. So that being said, let's get started with these beautiful products. I'm so excited. Like, I couldn't afford these. Let's just put that out there, okay? But I've been wanting these all year, and I deserve it, and you deserve it. And I saved up for a little bit just because these are really good quality products that are gonna last a long time. Their shelf life is 12 years. Sorry, 12 years. 12 months, okay? 12 years, I'm sorry. And all the packaging, I believe, is recyclable, so it's very environmentally conscious, no magnets, and all the products are vegan, gluten-free, and paraben-free, and just a lot of thought and consideration has gone into these products, as well as it's very unique because there's not all these launches coming out all the time. She just started in January, but it takes a couple months for like the next order to be shipped out. But I feel like that's a bit more environmentally friendly, or definitely very, very environmentally friendly. And then she listens to everyone's feedback, and then when she releases new products, she uploads a YouTube video and explains the process and the changes that have been made. So I've never seen a brand do that before, and I really appreciated and thought it was cool and innovative. Her description about including all skin tones and beginning with the deeper skin tones to the light, and having really beautiful names for like the glowlust. I have it in Morganite. I got this in the first launch, but my skin tone is actually at the bottom of the selection list, and she didn't want to use any numbers in describing skin tones, and I thought that was really well thought out and very appropriate. And just the products speak for themselves. She speaks for, like, her quality is pretty incredible. I keep ranting about her, so I might cut some of that out. But I love Samantharavndahl. I think she is definitely one of a kind, and we'll dive into her products. And yeah, well, that's that. So I'll start with the first, I think there's been 4 launches this year. So when the first launch came out, I was able to get a glowlust. So glowlust, and like, look at this packaging. It's so gorgeous. Everything after my own heart. I'm obsessed with green and gold because I'm a Taurus. But they're just beautiful. And so with the glowlust, I don't know the exact amount of shades, but she has a good selection of different shades, especially for like a brand that just is up and coming, small business. It's really incredible that she had like a skin product right off the get-go with a diverse amount of shades. So it's a highlighter. It smooths and it hydrates. Innovative polymers brighten and hydrate dull skin for a healthy, natural glow. Wear alone, mix with complexion products, or finish your look for a long-lasting radiance. So, and it's also never tested on animals, so that's amazing as well. And so this isn't a foundation. It's something that you can use as a highlight, primer, mix it into your foundation, and it looks like this. Why is this so blurry? There we go. And so this was the original, there we go. So this was the original Morganite. She got feedback from customers saying that it might be a bit too, had a bit of a rose undertone. And but she listened to people's feedback, and she actually changed this one to more of a neutral. So she doesn't make this one anymore, and I'm actually excited about that because this one is the fairest shade, but it was a bit too rose colored for myself. So I'm excited for getting the next Morganite, but I'm gonna go through this one first. Or maybe just buy it for Christmas next year because these are beautiful products. And so I'm just going to, it has a really nice lid on it as well. And I'm just gonna put some on the back of my hand. And actually, I'm gonna use some of my primer. So this isn't an Auric product. This is the Ordinary High-Adherence Silicone Primer. Very affordable. I feel like anything I get there between is like $8 to $12. Yeah, it's a nice primer. Maybe I'm using a bit too much, like maybe I shouldn't layer them, but it's already on my face, so here we go. Actually, I need a mirror. I need a closer up mirror. Where is it? So one thing I like to add, like for makeup tutorials and teaching others like how to apply makeup, always have a handheld mirror or a compact, especially when you're working on your eyes or your brows, because it's giving you that extra magnification. You know what I mean. It's closer up, so you just get a better result. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm sorry if this is blinding at all. We'll figure it out. I used to have a little spinny one, but it broke, so here we are. I like this one though. So I'm just putting primer on right now. Actually, maybe I should do my eyes first, and then I'll go in with the glowlust. No, I'm doing glowlust first. I just want you to see how pretty it is. So as you can see, it's already glowing. And I'm just gonna add it on the high points of my face, so the cheeks. And so this brush, I didn't use the nice, I love this brush, but it's a little bit dirty. But the brushes I'm using for this video aren't very high quality because my high quality ones are quite gross, and I didn't want to have those alongside Sam's beautiful products. I'm just putting a bit on my forehead. And then, so this looks great under foundation. It took me a little while to figure this product out, to see what works best for me. Right now, I'm just gonna use it on high points of the face, and I'm just gonna use a little bit on my nose. But it is lovely. Okay, I'm gonna put that down for a sec. Get me some soda stream. All right, so let's get into the next part. So this is a part of the first launch. So I got this one, all of the smoke reflex were sold out. And so it wasn't until the Black Friday sale that I was able to get not one, but 3 smoked reflex, and it's thrilling. And so with the smoke reflex, the first one that I got was actually in the original launch. So this one is called Defiance, and the other 2 are Temper and Ego. So with Temper and Ego, they're beautiful for sure, but I just didn't think they would suit me very well. But with Defiance, it's a beautiful chocolate brown, and they're very versatile. They're cream shadows, and I'm actually not one to typically use them. I've always had eyeshadows and like powders. I don't think I've ever used a cream shadow unless it was in high school. That was always very interesting, even though it had cool looks. But just good quality cream shadows of something that I haven't had an opportunity to play with. And so I just felt with the chocolate brown and blue eyes, I just felt like that was a really safe and versatile go-to. So I will show you that one right now, and then I'll show you the other 2 after. So as you can see, again, she does not disappoint with the packaging. Beautiful. And the like I said before, all of these are from cardboard, or made of cardboard, so they're all recyclable, but I don't think I'm ever gonna get rid of these because they're just so pretty. And she was also very mindful in shipping as well. Like, the size of the box that you get is accommodating to the products, not a giant box with little products in it. She takes a lot of factors in consideration, which is very nice. And just to read what it says, so you twist off the upper tier to reveal the ultra pigmented metallic cream shadow. Open lid to find the light enhancing shimmer, powder, and mirror. And so it's smoke reflect. So any of these smoke reflects are cream and powder eyeshadow duos. So I really feel like with that, you're really getting the bang for your buck because you're getting 2 products in one as opposed to getting 2 separate ones. And all the packaging and ingredients are very carefully planned. So there we go. So all the packaging components are very well thought out and environmentally conscious and friendly. And so that is also a part of the price point because this is actually smoked glass. And I'm not quite sure what this material is, but again, it's stunning. And we're gonna show the topper now. So this, maybe I should have done this effect on my phone. Here we go. Okay, so it's gold and it's beautiful. And so there's a little mirror right here. And I know that there's a little tab in here that I can take off for the mirror, but I'm just gonna keep that on for a little while. So you have that part, and then you can close it, and then you twist it off, and then you get, there's like a little protective case there. And look at that. Okay, that's a little better. Beautiful. And so I am going to start with a primer. This is actually one that Samantharavndahl recommended that I really like. It's a little difficult to get out of the bottle, but it's the KVD Shake Primer, High Impact Eyeshadow Primer. Does a really good job. I don't think that you need a primer with the smoke reflex, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. So just putting this on the back of my hand. I don't know why I'm so nervous right now. I'm just gonna get back into the game, you know? Again, just coming back to a mirror. Hello, Michaela, and dirty mirror. And just gonna put that on the eye. I'm actually wearing, did my brows and lashes before this video because I wanted this to be more Auric focused, but I promise I'll be back with brows and lash content. So I'll just let that set for a second. So I was checking out some other videos beforehand, before filming this one, and it wasn't talking about Auric, but it was just talking about glitter shadows and sparkles in general. So with this, I'm gonna start with this color. I'll put it on my arm just so you can see the color payoff. But when using these, we should typically try to, what was her name? Rosenben on Instagram. She's lovely. She was talking about avoiding the lash line with powder, so always just adding it a little bit at the top, and then you can kind of blend it in after the fact. But here you can see that's the color on its own, and then there's the gold, so we're gonna add that right here. So just a really nice gold. Then we're gonna add them both together. Because I always find, like everybody else, like cameras never do these products or any product or any scenery justice. Ooh, shit. And so I am adding that. And so I hope you can see just how pretty those are. Love it. Okay, now I have makeup all over my arm. What do I do? What do I do? So I'm going to start with Defiance on my lids, and then I'm gonna add Entice. What was the other one? And Disrupt. I'll add those afterwards. Not that you have to, but I just think it'll look really nice. Okay, so we're moving this in a bit here. It's not your first rodeo, Michaela. Calm down. Okay, so let's start with the cream. So when I was playing with these last night, I actually used my fingers. They're very user-friendly, but I'm going to try with some brushes tonight. I watched a YouTube video. Her name was Ashley. I can't remember her last name, but she did a wonderful video featuring Samantha's products just 5 days ago. So check it out, give her a thumbs up because she was really great. And I just took some of her recommendations for brushes. So I think these are kind of similar. These brushes are Morphe. They're okay, they do the trick, but like I said, my really nice brushes are very dirty. So I'm going in, it's kind of a flat-ish brush and it's dense. And so I'm going to dip it in, and I'm going to just pat that on the back of my hand so I can check out the intensity. So this was the lovely Ashley. I'm sorry, can't remember her last name. I'm using my phone right now to film, otherwise I'll look it up. So that's about the intensity. Anyway, let's get moving. So whenever you're doing eyeshadow, brows, lashes, anything like that, you want to have a mirror so you can get it nice and up close. You can definitely do your makeup in the mirror, like in the bathroom, just like staying across from it, but it's not going to be the same. It's going to look a lot more professional, pristine, but at the same time, we are living in a panini, as Samantha would say, or ogopogo or whatever. So we're not wearing that much makeup anyway, so no pressure. So I'm going to start at the top here, and already it is so pretty. So I'm avoiding the lash line. I'm getting close to it, but I'm not coming right up to it. And so just checking out my eyes and where they end out here. And just patting in the product. If you put a little too much, like you might notice a little bit of product buildup, that's okay because this is really easy to shear out. It's very flexible, which is really nice. So I'm gonna go in with a fluffier brush and I'm just going to gently go over it. But it really is the perfect shade of brown that's just complementary for every skin tone. So just buffing this out. And I keep forgetting, like, when applying product with your brushes, make sure that you're using your brush and your brush isn't using you. I think, is that the right term? I don't know. But just focus on the motion of the brush and the bristles and how you're holding your brush, as opposed to just concentrating on that. Then you'll start to notice different results in your application. And everything takes practice. It's not a huge deal, let's be honest. Okay, so that eye is done. So let's do the other one. Normally I put on my fake lashes at the end, so this is weird, but we're just gonna pretend like I really have eyelashes today. So any of my subscribers that watch that have eyelashes, they will know exactly what I mean and what I'm talking about when it comes to applying. So just gently pushing that down. It is so nice. And so it might look like a little bit of a raccoon because I don't have any foundation or anything, but I guess this lighting and cinematic effect on this phone is a bit forgiving, but once all the makeup is on, it all makes sense. So when you start doing your eyeshadow, and just trust the process. It's all gonna be okay. Gonna do great. And then I'm gonna go in a little bit at the bottom. I found I really loved this color on the lash line. Especially like if you don't have tons of lashes, it's just the perfect shade of brown just to give the shadow, not like the effect of lashes, but just like the shadow, if you know what I mean. Oh my god, that was terrifying. Okay. So, should I add, maybe I'll do green on one side, red on the other, and then I'll mix them all up. I just wanted to do something that was different, but now I'm like, oh, but that's not showcasing each color for what it is. Well, this is my channel, and we're just gonna do what we want. Okay. So I'm gonna add this beautiful gold topper after. Just let that sink in, how pretty that is, if you can even tell. All right, so let's get to the good stuff. This is the holiday bundle. So this was limited edition, and so this was, actually I'm not even gonna talk about price. We'll just make that clear. I'm not gonna talk about price. So this is a beautiful box, obviously. And so these are sold out. I'm not sure if she's gonna have like any surprise launches, but as far as I know, this is the only launch for the holiday collection. So what the holiday collection is, it's a bundle of 2 shades, Entice, and I keep forgetting that one, geez, Disrupt. And let me tell you, how nice is this? And again, this is all recyclable, very stunning. There's no magnets. That was one thing that the lovely Ashley YouTuber was describing. yeah, and so this is really great just as an option to reuse this box afterwards. And there is no price difference because these are still going to be available like with the regular line, like alongside Defiance, Temper, and Ego. But you just won't be able to get the box. But there was no price difference with getting this bundle. Aside from the box that was included, there wouldn't have been money saved. Oops, sorry. And it was neat because I was able to get the Black Friday special, which was free shipping, because normally shipping is $15 plus duty, because it is shipping from the States. So that was definitely nice, because I know she's a small business and she found the right business partner in the States, and literally that's all that matters, because if you have someone that has your best interests at heart and is working with you to not cut corners and is accommodating and not a dick, then everything else will follow. So the fact that she was able to offer free shipping at this time, I thought was really exciting. All right, so if you were watching my Instagram last night, you were seeing me playing with these, and then I got my period and I needed to eat, and just everything just fell apart after that. I really wanted to film a video, but here we are with the video. Now we're getting to the good stuff. Okay, so Entice. Let's start with the Dear Sweet Entice, also with the holiday limited edition. These ones are featured in white packaging and they're very gorgeous. Okay, oh my gosh. Okay, so this is the topper. And just let me take this little tab off, whoops. And my goodness, it's like the perfect olive. Like, this is everything that I've ever wanted into a shadow. Everything I've ever wanted in a shadow, cream shadow. This is actually one of the colors that I gave feedback. There was other people aside from me that said, like, when she was asking about ideas of different shades for like new colors, like there was a lot of people that were saying green, like a beautiful shade of green, and she did not disappoint. And this looks great on all skin tones, and I absolutely love the photo shoot behind. I'm tired. There we go. Okay, so yeah, the behind the scenes on this photo shoot, and like the actual photos themselves, the models, the makeup, just so stunning. I love everything about it. And again, I talk about her like she's my best friend, but I've never met her, I promise. Social media is weird, but in all honesty, throughout the pandemic, Samantha and her best friend, Alyssa, they have YouTube channels and they had a podcast together, and that got me through the past 2 years with all the crap that was going on. That was my escape, and they always just covered such cool, interesting topics. Sam's not with, and she's not doing the podcast anymore, just because she recently had a beautiful baby, and Alyssa is now doing a true crime podcast, which is really good, actually. I don't mean actually, sorry, just because and she was even, Alyssa was even saying at the beginning, like, there's a lot of crime, true crime podcasters and whatnot, so she wanted to be different, and she does a really good job, and she's very thorough in her research, and she explains things in a way that other people haven't. So anyway, let's get to Entice here. So I'm going to, maybe I will just put this in the crease. So I'm just going to gently dab that here. I feel like I'm pretty modest with makeup too. Like, I don't go hard like I used to. But I need to be more adventurous. And so I'm just going to tap this in. And see, like, even though I haven't put, like, I was trying to avoid the lash line, it still worked itself down a little bit, which is okay because it's a very creamy product. A little bit goes a long way, and then you can just kind of play around as you go. So I'm just gonna tap this in, and I'm gonna work my way in here. But it's so pretty. Like, everything just pairs together so well. Okay, and I'm just gonna use my finger just to fix a bit here. And then you can kind of just see like the brown, or sorry, the Defiance that's just gently coming up the middle there, which is super nice. I'm actually gonna go in with my finger, and I'm just going to make this a bit more intense. So you can start small and then increase it as you go. So I'm just going to blend this out a little bit more. So I think I'm going to use, actually, I'm going to just put that in a little bit. I'm gonna put a little bit of the cream in here because I feel like it is going to, the topper is going to accent it better as opposed to just being on bare skin. Where did the lid go? Why am I singing? So I'm going to use the Entice topper on the inner corner. With my finger. And I'm actually gonna go in with a brush as well. So I just got like this little cute corner brush. Cute corner brush. So you can see what I'm doing. And then I got glitter in the lash line, but that's okay. We'll be fine. And so now I'm gonna go back with Defiance and use the topper in the middle. So using that beautiful gold color. Defiance has my favorite topper for sure. And I actually haven't tried out Disrupt's topper like on my eyes, so I'm really excited to see how it goes. So we are just adding, oh my gosh, like the glitter here is so nice. You know what, I'm just all glitter now, and that's okay. It's kind of a mashup, but I am obsessed. I could have gone a bit darker, honestly, but you just feel so fancy, you know? All right, now I'm so excited. These are so gorgeous. And then we got Disrupt. Like, I feel disrupted. there a cat under my tree eating something? Most likely. So there. Oh, so nice. There we go. And so it's a beautiful cranberry shade. And we are going to use that on my lids, my left lid. Okay. So I am going to use this. I love it so much. Can we get a moment of silence for this shadow? Like, it's nice to do just one color, like just to use one smoke reflect. Like, it's nice to do one shade, but when you complement with the other shades, it just changes things, you know? Like, I'm just doing my own thing now. That's just me using too much product, don't be alarmed. And then once we get past this part and I do the rest of my makeup, talk about other stuff. I might add some more green to this one, but I'm really happy. Oh my god. I think I'm just gonna use the topper. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Oh my gosh. Am I losing my mind? Yeah, you are, Michaela. I'm just gonna add this in the middle. Oh. Like, seriously? I haven't had fun eyeshadow in so long, and I've really been wanting to upgrade my products, and this is it. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more of the, go back to the original plan. I tried, but oh shit. I think I am gonna really like Entice and the Defiance topper together though. But I love them both. Okay. So that's just shadow. And not just any shadow. It's the shadow. So I'm gonna add just a little bit the green. Ooh. Whatever. All right, we're gonna fix that up, but I am so happy. All right, so I'm gonna go in with the Milani 2-in-1 foundation and concealer, the light natural, and then I also have a second shade. So I have the Creamy Natural too. Creamy Natural is a bit more like my summer color. This one's more like my winter, but if I don't want to terrify people into thinking I'm a ghost, I just mix the two together. It's not Halloween, it's Christmas. I'm so excited. I'm just gonna be going to the coast with my boyfriend and going to stay with his family. It's always very quiet, relaxing, and peaceful. I live in Vancouver, BC, and I just need some peace and quiet, which I always love. Going to the coast, taking the ferry, and doing a whole lot of nothing except for eating good food. And then I will do like a Zoom call, FaceTime with my family. As we all know, Canadian flights are very expensive, and with the given state of the world and all that stuff, it's just a lot. But I'm really hoping to go to my hometown, which is in Ontario, next year for Christmas. So we're just gonna do this quickly. I'm not gonna get too technical. I actually got Botox the other day in my forehead, and I'm just in that awkward spot where it's like almost there, but my eyebrows kind of make funny expressions. I just like to get the 11s done and a little bit of the forehead, but that's about it. I know it can be a slippery slope with doing cosmetic procedures, and no judgment to anyone who does them, because it's our bodies, our faces, we can do whatever we want. I honestly don't understand why so many people give a shit what other people do. It blows my mind. I don't care what anybody's doing at any given time. I really don't. I do my best not to be judgmental. If I am judgmental, I keep it to myself. I don't blast my anguish on Facebook, you know? I used to, actually, but I don't know. Things are weird. Oh, I should have warmed that up a bit. I got that Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. Woo! That's a mouthful. I don't love it, but I keep forgetting that you really have to warm it up before you put it on. And I have eyeshadow all over my fingers right now, but like it's good for sure, but it might be a bit too thick for me. But it might look really good on camera. We're gonna find out. We are going to find out. I'm not flipping you off, I swear. And honestly, fingers are the best tool. Sounds funny. They just work so well with applying makeup. Let's be real. So now I'm going to go in with the Pixi On The Glow blush. It's a tinted moisture stick. It's nice for sure. I feel like I should have got one a little bit deeper, but it's a really nice product. And if I didn't already break it, like the second that I bought it. Like, it's nice because it's like a stick where you can just nicely glide along the face. But I already messed it up. So I just put it on a brush first. And just push up on the cheekbone. All right, so then we are going to do a little bit of blush. Maybe I will get one of my dirty brushes for this. So this is the e.l.f. powder, so like cream first, powder after. What shade is this? How dare they not add the name? Just kidding. I love e.l.f. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get that brush. Okay, so this brush actually isn't that dirty, which is good, but Cosette, these brushes are amazing and they are vegan. And this one just fits into the cheek so nice. As we were talking about in one of my previous videos, it's like it's meant to be there. So I needed it and I'm having no regrets. So yeah, so there's a cheekbone. It's kind of hard to see my cheekbones because like when you look at my face straight on, like they're not prominent on the side, but when I smile, you can see them. But when you just aim to go up alongside the eye as opposed to across, that's where the magic happens. There's a YouTuber, Genevieve, I forgot her last name, but she did this amazing YouTube video on just changing little details in your makeup routine and what a huge difference it makes. So I'm just going to go there. It's gonna go there and here. And I'm just going to tap it a little bit right there. I'm gonna go in with this gnarly brush again because I love it. Just buff everything out. And just a little bit in the brow area. There's honestly a lot more steps I could do. I've been seeing so many different things online every day. And I'm like, how are these people so smart? But at the same time, it's like, how do you keep up? Less steps for me, the better. And I don't really wear makeup that often, but I love doing it for others. It's the best. I really like to take my time though, so if I'm given like an hour and a half to do makeup, that's perfect, which may not be ideal for others, but it is for me, and then the results are good. These are the Kiss 11 lashes. They're okay, but honestly, ever since I've been graced with the presence of DeluxeLab lashes, I haven't been the same. So I need to place an order and get some more because those ones are the best. This is my same lash glue again. So this was the velour. I love it, but again, it gets so gross so fast, even though I genuinely each time close it and everything, but it just kind of gets that way. But I love this glue. So I'm going to just fix up this lash. Love. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with a liquid liner. So this is actually used for brows, but I also like to use it on my eyes. So the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. I love it. But I'm actually, if I want to be a little more fancy, I'm going to grab my Stilazzi. It is the best. I'm just going to talk to the camera as I'm walking away. I'm going to go grab a brush for this one too. So pretty. So Stilazzi, is that how you say it? I think it is. Borderline Intense Gel Liner and Smoky Quartz. I love this stuff and I've had it for like 3-4 years. It's probably expired, but I don't care. It's perfect for liquid liner. And there's still tons of product in here. So I love this brush. It's a Wet n Wild little brow brush. It's so tiny and perfect. And it was like $1. But I love this brush. So I'm gonna use this on my lash line. Maybe I'll be a little extra with the liquid liner, but I just haven't made it that far yet. Okay, so I'm going to go under the lashes and just tight line a bit. So just pushing into the lashes. This one's coming up a little bit, but honestly, what time is it? It's like 8 p.m. I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna wash my face and I don't think you can really tell. So we're just gonna go under here, push that up. I can't get over this eyeshadow. So nice. Probably just sick of me saying that, but honestly, if you buy this stuff and you wear it, that's what you're gonna be saying all day. And so I'm gonna take a little wing, little tiny wing, just a little stamp, stamp. And stamp, stamp, stamp. I'm not gonna make it too intense actually, just creating the idea, the illusion. Everything's an illusion. Cool. You know what? I think I just hit my limit. That's as far as I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put on some lipstick, say goodnight, and edit and go to bed. But let's give this woman an award. Okay, I am not okay. I'm not gonna be okay. Let's see. Where did the lipstick go that I wanted to wear? See, this, if you're new here, this is what my videos are like. Me forgetting stuff and running around. Could just have everything here in front of me, but that would be too easy. So this is, just had a brain fart. Jennifer's Nude by Loreal. I think it's discontinued. I could be wrong. I don't know because I haven't gone there in such a long time, like to shoppers to like look for makeup. I normally go to Rexall or London Drugs just because those are closer to me. But I really like this nude shade. Probably have some eyeshadow on there, not gonna lie. Let's get some MAC Fix and Jenny from Benny Drama. And And there you have it. This is the finished look. Thank you so much, Samantharavndahl, for creating these beautiful products. I will be buying more. This isn't sponsored. This isn't an ad. This is just me playing with products that I'm really excited about and showcasing them and talking about what I like. There's nothing I dislike. I'll tell you that much, that's for sure. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you, boom, I will see you next week. Take care. Bye.